Good morning, everybody. Are you ready? Happy Friday! Oh, it's arrived, the day that we launched Pebeo and silk painting and watercolour. Oh, and the most gorgeous brushes. I literally sat in Stephanie's office for 20 minutes yesterday just putting those brushes on the back of my hand because they feel like puppy's ears. They're beautiful. They are, aren't they? David was like, ooh, I need those. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. We've got an all-female team today. We've got Katie on cameras. She is. We've got Amber in the driving seat. There you go. And we've got Stephanie getting ready to demonstrate for you with all those brushes. Not going to lie. If you see me go green, you know why. Not because I feel sick, because I'm envious, because she's got all those brushes over there. All of those. Look.
They're beautiful.
Look at that.
It's all just beautiful.
Aren't they? Right, welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. My name's Mel. I'm going to be your host for the next 2 hours. Make sure you get your questions in because we have got 2 hours. We can absolutely spend the time teaching you all the different techniques, or some of the different techniques, with silk painting, because there are many of them. And if you're sitting there going, yeah, but Mel, I can't paint, neither can I. But you will be able to do this, because I can do it. So if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm very excited. Right, now then, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping itself. So you can find us on YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. And you can find us on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. Now, to shop with us on either of our social platforms, every product that we show you will have a code. And all you need to do to purchase those products is type the word shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video, and that will automatically pop that product into a basket for you. Then you'll receive a direct message. When you open that message, you'll find a link. Click that link. That will take you to highlightcrafts.com, where I need you to log into your account before you check out your baskets, because by logging in, you then get your Club Highlight member benefits, and we don't want anybody missing out on those, do we? So when you're ready to do that, just check out. Then we can get your happy post coming down your road, which is very exciting. Now, if you would prefer to shop with us directly on our website, just pop on over to highlightcrafts.com, press play, and as soon as that show goes live, all the items will appear down the right-hand side of your screen. You then just select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they will appear in a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen. When you're ready to log in and check out, click on that basket, and that will take you through to checkout, which is fabulous. Now then, you can also type deals into the comments, and that will give us permission to send you an email when we launch or preview our Black Friday deals, and you do not want to miss out on that. So type the word deals in there now, and if you are brand new to us, please put a message in the comments, because we like to give you a nice big warm friendly Highlight Crafts welcome. And if you're not part of our club yet, please open an account with us. We do ask for your date of birth, not because we're nosy, just because we can send you something lovely on your birthday then. And also you become automatically a member of Club Highlight. And that means that you get extra discount on every single order that you place, every one of them. Doesn't matter whether it's already in the sale, doesn't matter if it's come from outlet, doesn't matter if it's a high priced item, you will get that discount on every single purchase that you make with us. You will also then receive 5 loyalty points for every £1 that you spend. Now they get allocated back to your account in 2 weeks' time. That's because that's our 14-day money back returns policy. So we wait to make sure that you're going to keep the item, and then we allocate those points. We've actually had people buy sublimation printers, inkjet printers, heat presses, scan and cuts with their points. So it's absolutely worth being a club member. And if you get your basket spent £35 or over, and I have to say on this show that's very easy to do, we will pay your postage for you. So it's really exciting times here at Highlight Crafts, and thank you for your continued support. But today, right now, we are launching Pebeo, Stephanie. It's arrived.
It has, and do you know what, guys? I'm so excited about this. I first came across this brand in the 1980s but it's a brand with lots of history. It was started in 1919, and it originally, what was interested was it was actually set up for by a guy called, I'm going to read this out, Claudius Claveau. I think that's correct.
Okay.
I'm not very good at spelling. And he was a lead oxide paint manufacturer, and what he was doing was supplying the lead oxide to other manufacturers. But they very, very quickly moved into colour. I think the rest is history. The brand's over 100 years old, and I think the fact that it survived that long is testament to the quality of the products that it produces. But if you are looking for, so it's manufactured in France, they're an international brand. They are a brand that provides, they were the first in France to do acrylic paints, for instance, but they do acrylic paints, they do watercolour paints, they do silk paints. They've recently gone really, really extensively into lino printing and lino inks, and there's so much scope for creativity amongst them as a company. I love the fact that they're continuous in product development. Their creativity is there right at the forefront of the professional industry. And the bit about them, and you know that how at Highlight Crafts we like to partner companies, I've loved the fact that they've been so engaged with us about the way that they want to educate, and that's the bit. So we're going to take you on a silk painting journey, and I wanted to share with you where my journey started all those donkey's years ago, because I went into the library and I found out this book. This was the first silk painting book I ever bought. Wow. And I found it. This was the book, and you know what, it says a silk painting workshop and painting, marbling and batik for beginners. But you know what surprised me was I went back into it, and I remember this was published by David and Charles, who were a big craft publisher, and I remember waiting for the book to come out. And do you know what year it was?
Go on.
It's got me. 1994.
That's interesting, because in 1996, that's when my journey started.
Really?
Yeah, so we're only 2 years
so
apart.
I dabbled a little bit with silk painting before, and I bought that book, and I was absolutely smitten with it. And it's made me go all goosebumpy. And do you know what? I want to take you on that journey again. And do you know, one of the things that I've loved about getting back engaged with Pebeo is remembering all the fun stuff, but also going back and relearning what I learnt, and then knowing that you've got the most I've got goosebumps. You've got the most exciting journey ahead of you, because, and I want to tell you a little bit of history about silk painting. Do you know it predated writing on paper? It was done, it was like about 500 BC, something like that. And it was done originally as paintings on silk in tombs to take people on the journey into the afterlife. Wow. How interesting is that? It's fascinating, isn't it? And then, you know, it went and spread from, I actually wrote this down because it didn't get into Europe until the 19th century. But it actually was, because the Chinese were the first, of course. Then it spread into Asia and Japan and all of the other places that do it. But it was it was the Warring States period and Western Hen Dynasty, 2,000 years ago.
Wow.
2,000. You can't even imagine that amount of time, can you? And if you look, look online, and please do, some of the examples of pieces of work. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do next time we do a silk painting. I'll print some of them out to show you. But some of the examples of the work was absolutely stunning. I mean, just unimaginable that far back in time they were so creative. Now, the bit about Pebeo is, why did we choose Pebeo as a brand? We've already talked about a little bit of history about the product. And I think when you are somebody who's a Cadence fan, you know that all paint isn't equal. And I think that's a fair thing for us to say. It absolutely isn't. So we wanted to choose a brand that was going to perform, that was going to give you a quality finish, that was a professional result, but also was consistently good. So over all those years, since 1994, all those years, that's nearly, what's that, 94?
3 decades. I know, Stephanie.
It's scary, isn't it? The product has just, all it's done is they've continued their product development and improved the consistency of the quality has not changed. And that for us, as somebody that's working with you, is really critical because we want you to work with really good product. So I'm going to be sharing with you a few little tricks. We're going to talk about freezer paper, good old-fashioned freezer paper. Do you know it's quite hard to buy now? It's quite hard to find. We're going to talk about gutter and doing resist techniques. And we're also going to share some other little techniques. We're going to do wet on wet, wet on dry. We're going to do stripe work. We're also going to do some,
That's beautiful, look at that.
Some silk painting using salts as well. And I'm going to show you how to paint freehand like this. I've got some little tricks that I know will make the difference, and you are going to love the results that you've got. Now, all those digital downloads that you've got have now got a home for creativity. This is about to change the way you think about all of the things that you've already got in your collection. I can't wait. I've got a whole stash of them here, and I'm going to show you how to use them.
How exciting is this?
I know.
Right, so we're going to go through the big bundle, so the mega bundle here. If you want to be serious about your silk painting and get yourself set up properly, this is fabulous. Then they're all available individually.
Sorry, I can't
No,
sit
come on.
down there. Is that
You
all
go
right?
on- Yeah, you come on this side.
Can I
'cause
just,
you're
can I
probably better
also,
qualified
can we
anyway.
just say
Yes.
to Amber's mum,
And do you know what we're going to do?
thank you.
Because David
We're
said,
going to give some money, aren't we?
well,
what we're going to do with it?
So Amber's mum doesn't do it for charity, but next time when we go to Tesco's at lunchtime, we're going to put some money in. We don't want a poppy off them because you can sell that to somebody else, but we're going to put some money in the. I do that anyway.
Well, so Carl's been doing it all week.
Absolutely.
Karen is selling poppies. One of the
she?
girls that comes in and helps us.
Fabulous.
She's doing her little stints of poppy selling. So thank you.
Amber, what's your mum called? Paula.
Thank you,
Paula.
Paula.
That's
Thank you.
amazing. You can play
We love
that
them.
back. Right.
We love them.
Right, Stephanie, you come on this
Right,
side 'cause you
okay.
can get to the product. I'm going to scoot round the other side.
Right.
You're right, because I can duck. Ooh.
Right, guys. Oh gosh, it comes presented in a box. I mean, this is what we're talking about when we talk about quality. Look at the way your frame is going to be
I have
stored.
exactly that at
I
home.
know. Well,
exactly that.
do you know what? I've got one somewhere. I think it's in the garage, but it was too dark to try and find it. And every day I've tried to remember, it's been too late.
10% already allocated.
Okay, guys,
Well done.
right.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, congratulations. So, the box comes with a wrap around it. In here, you are going to get 10 45ml bottles of paint. Now, when you look at these colours, you're going to look at them and think, oh, there's no bright green. There's no light blue. Because they are in there, you just don't see them with the colours as they're displayed. Because when we take this yellow and this blue, or this yellow and this blue, or this yellow and this blue, you are going to make the most gorgeous range of greens. When you take these, you're going to make the most exquisite collection of pinks and purples. These are going to rainbow across all of those colours, and that grey is to die for. That's my favourite colour in the whole box. Never thought I'd say that about a grey.
Yeah.
But it gets better than that. So you've got 45ml bottles with the dropper built into the bottle. So when you open this, you have got a wide neck so it doesn't spill, and you've got easy access to picking up that ink. And look at it. That is just, and then in, squeeze, look at it. Absolutely fabulous, strong colour. Remember, Pebeo are experts at this. The next thing that you've got in here are some of the pieces of equipment that you're going to need. So, and I call it equipment because Katie's on her tippy toes. You've got a palette you've got a brush and you've got a sponge. Now you also get the clear and the gold, okay? That's pretty fantastic.
What is that?
That is going to be our resist outline gutter. So it's going to be a resist to contain the ink or the paint in one area, but it's also, imagine these are your drawing colours. But you get gold and clear in here. We've added in black and silver. So you've got the 4 most popular colours. We've also put you a 90 by 90 square of silk.
So 3 foot by 3 foot.
3 foot by 3 foot. It's actually behind you. Look at that. That is a fabulous scarf. Now, I did a bit of research. A silk scarf online is hand painted is going to cost you about £60.
Wow.
So that's your first £60 back from this. This is going to last you, I'm going to say, 40 scarves more. So you've got a fabulous investment. This is fantastic because it is the next generation of frames. Now, Katie was with me yesterday when we put this one together. We've not tensioned it and we didn't iron the silk, so that's because I'm going to talk to you about that. But it's an adjustable frame. It's blinking brilliant. So you put your silk onto it. You get the pins that come with it.
You do.
So you get those, and then you can adjust it by sliding the sides in and out. It's really clever.
It's really good to work on as well because you can sit with it like that and you don't need to worry about the paint running down, do you? Because the gutter stops it.
Yeah.
It's really clever.
I need to just share this with you. I'm going to open this. Well, look, let me show you what you get. So I love that it comes in this big box.
Stephanie,
yeah.
This is Stephanie Best. We'll explain about freezer paper. She's having a bit of a moment because she doesn't know what freezer paper is.
Oh, I'll tell you about
it.
It's
uses
amazing.
Freezer bags. It's not like that.
No, it's not freezer bags. It's freezer. It's a special
brilliant.
paper. It is brilliant.
Don't worry about it. We'll
tell you.
Right.
Way up. So it comes bubble wrapped in its own little pocket. It's not a bit of wrap. It's a pocket. I'm not going to take it all out because otherwise we're going to end up with everything everywhere.
Yeah.
But you get 4 panels of the actual frame itself. Now these are over a metre. I'll check the length of them. I can't remember exactly. I think they are a metre.
About 40 inches.
40 inches. Okay, they come with the pins, so you get a pack of these and you also get the corners. But I want to go back to this because you get this. Now this is a lesson. You actually get this lesson in the box. So you've got 10 projects. This is phenomenal.
It is.
I'm just going to share with you what you're getting because it's absolutely brilliant. You've got a tote bag idea, you've got a lamp idea, you've got a scarf, you've got if we open this up and you look through here, you've got not just your silk painting, but you've got a whole story of all of the different products that Pebeo do, but with inspiration and ideas. So look at this one that you've got, that's your silk painting. You've got all of this and you've got step-by-step ideas and if extra help and inspiration. This booklet isn't a booklet, it's so much more than that. It talks through the equipment, it describes each of the different elements of it. This is an evening's reading, just going through this. And do you know what? You've got 50 pages of that. 52 pages. That is also included. So this takes you through that story of Pebeo and all of the different products that they have. So you've got everything you need here. Now, we say this often about products. I think this is a business in a box. Because
absolutely.
Making hand-painted silk products. Now, we said to you guys that we were going to start a trend on stickers, okay? And I think we're doing it.
I wasn't far off. Look, 37 by 37.
There we go. So 94 by 94 centimetres.
There's a girl who
So
knows
just
her
under
inches.
a metre. There is a girl that knows her inches. No comment.
No comment. Been good today.
For 5
far.
minutes. So what I needed to share with you is we're going to be bringing you lots of other products that work with this. Silk blanks, we've got silk by the metre. And I have to say, I silk by the metre, and you can buy, did we do 2 metres?
Yeah.
But if you bought 4, we'd do it as one full piece for you.
Yes, I think
Yeah,
make
that's doable. So we're going to be bringing you silk blanks. I want to take you on this silk journey, guys. You know how passionate I am about creativity and learning and teaching, and we're going to have classes at Academy. This is just one of the most rewarding painting techniques you could do.
Absolutely.
Because it's free flowing. You don't have to be able to paint. Let the medium do the talking. Let it be your creativity. I'm going to show you how to use salt to create textures and effects. It's brilliant and it's exciting. So this is what you need to get started. This is a collection of everything, and in here, if all you bought today, that would get you started.
Absolutely.
Now I'm going to share with you a couple of other things that we've got on the counter.
I need this in my life.
Well, I'm going to let you come back to that if that's
I'm
okay.
having that.
I just want to show you a couple of other things. Right, freezer paper.
Here we go,
Let's
Stephanie.
talk about this.
Ready?
Right, you get 2 metres of it, and this is what it looks like. Please do not wrap your sandwiches or your food in it. So, you get, it's matte on one side, it's shiny on the other. You're going to take your silk, and we're going to iron it onto this freezer paper. Can you just pass a piece of it for me, please? And this becomes your frame. So you literally, if I'm only going to peel a bit of it back because I don't want to spoil what's already been done. But look, it sticks to the paper. It acts as a frame.
It does.
It's a brilliant way of doing small projects, practicing, getting started, and doing small stuff, and for card making.
You can also use this on the back of your fabrics if you don't want to put an iron-on stabiliser on your Scan and Cut. This is what they recommend you can use.
Right, now, I bought a lot of it, but I'm thinking we haven't bought enough. So, anyway, 2 metres of it will keep you going for ages. But that's how we're going to use it, and I'm going to show you using it. So your freezer paper, shop paper, it's $6.99, okay?
2 metres.
For 2 metres. Right, then there's something else I need to share with you before I let Mel take over. Our habutai, I never can pronounce it properly, silk. The quality of this, I found you the best quality I can find. I know a little bit about silk because having started off many, many years ago, do you know what? You know a lot about a lot when you're old, don't you?
You do know a lot about a lot.
Yeah, but I only know stuff about craft stuff. I don't know a lot about any other thing. Don't ask me geography or history because I'm rubbish.
Oh, no.
But I do know a bit about fabric. That's good quality. Went to one of the best silk importers in the country to bring you that. One that I know because they do wedding silk. Kate, I said to Katie, she's like, right, what do we need to do today? I need to do this, this and this. I was like, you need to leave me. I need to get my dress book out. I need to find the right silk for us. And it literally, I was a morning checking, making sure they'd got the right quality, on the phone to them. The lady was like, first of all, she's like, well, we this and this. It's like, okay, I know what you're saying. I know what you're talking to me about. We found that a really good quality sit on. You'll see that when we're painting. So please, again, not all silk is equal. No. You want it super smooth. There are no slubs in it. Yeah, it's smooth. Look at it. It's like, this is like cream. Look at the way that falls, the light on that. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is prepared for paint. So this is going to be, and it's the right weight, it's everything you need it to be for you to be able to get beautiful results on it. Right, Shop Natural, $39.99 gets you 2 meters of this.
Yeah.
And let me just share with you what 2 meters of silk looks like, because it's a lot. Look at this, guys. How many scarves are you going to make out of that? That's going to be 6 scarves, 8 scarves.
Look at that drape.
That's beautiful. And look what happens.
Look at it.
When you let it fall. Look at it.
Stunning.
It's absolutely beautiful. Right, Shop Natural, that's one of the things you need. Oh, and by the way, I bought all the silk they've got. She rang me. I sent a message and said, can I order this much? And she sang back and she said, we've got this much in stock. I can send it to you in 2 pieces because it comes by the piece. And she said, I can send you 2 pieces and then it'll be 4 to 6 weeks before it's back in stock. I'm like, fine, we'll manage. We'll make that work. So Katie then rationed me. just like...
Okay,
Right.
10% of Mega, 15% of Natural, which is your 2
Silk.
meters of silk, and 10% of the freezer paper are already allocated. These, I wish my dad was still alive because I'd have bought him these for Christmas.
Wow.
These are, I am absolutely categorically buying myself this, and it'll be a receipt that I give to make at Christmas Day.
Well, do you know what? It's really interesting because David came in and coveted them. Mel did. I did. And it's the first time we've had a set of brushes. There's even a cat's tongue in here. That's one of those.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that before. Oh, yes, look at that.
And please, when you get them, you can tell how well they're in a nylon packet. They've got the brush sizes across here, just because it says that you've got
7/8.
6/8, 6/8. That's because you've got an 8 in a dagger, you've got an 8 in a round brush, you've got a filbert, you've got a cat's tongue, you've got a flat, you've got all of them. You've got the fan brush. David was like, I need that fan brush. Look at this. Watch what happens when this comes out. Look
Stephanie said
at
this.
that.
She's never tried any kind of fabric or silk painting before, and it's out of her comfort zone. But she said she's tried new projects and taken herself out of her comfort zone
has,
just lately,
yes.
and enjoyed every one. Stephanie, let me just talk to Stephanie directly. Honestly, this is the
love it.
most satisfying thing, and it actually makes you just go. Because there's no fear involved. There's no, I can get it wrong, I need to get it. There's none of that. It is the simplest thing. You literally put the paint on the silk and it moves.
It's like magic.
It's phenomenal. So please get involved, Stephanie, because I know that you'll love it.
Right, now this pack comes with these sponges.
Oh, it comes with these.
That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
10%.
Right, so they are that you're going to use them to pick up the paint. You've got wedges to be able to go in and pull out. That is called a wedge. You've got a wedge.
Not a wedgie like we used to get on a birthday.
Or when your pants
They
pull
did
up too
that,
high.
didn't they?
See, I'd have said knickers if it wasn't a Pebeo show.
You just did.
But these are going to be great for pulling out colour, which I'm going to show you. Also, because they're so absorbent, they're good for getting the right amount of paint on your brush. I'm super excited about this. You'll need these for large area coverage. You need your palettes, but you might already have these at home. Going to get 6 in that set. This is a wooden frame. I'm going to show you how to use the wooden frame with the pins if you've never tried it before. And I'm going to leave
Obsessed
Mel
with these
to show you
already.
this because, and I've been a bit naughty because David wanted this on his airbrush show, but I was like, we're doing this. We're
no,
putting
that's
this on
better.
here. Pardon?
I love that idea. Can you just explain to everybody the lightning solution? The lightning.
Yes,
because
right.
you get that in
So
your kit, and it was
do,
really
I'm so
interesting
sorry.
this morning. No, I just wanted to before you sit down.
Your lightning, your Cetasilk, this, which is what you've got, the brand, the Pebeo Create. This is our lightning medium, okay? So, and what it does is you'll see a lot of tutorials online that tell you to use water. And water's absolutely fine, but it's going to dilute the properties of the paint. So if you want light fastness, if you want good washability, so when we're putting it in a washing machine, if you want it to be really hard wearing, don't dilute the colour with water, dilute it with that.
Absolutely.
Do you know, if we're going to do it right, let's do it right. I am going to show you working with water, but having that is the professional way of doing it.
Well, it says on the bottle, lightening your colours without changing the
properties.
Changing the properties, but compromising the integrity of the product.
Yes,
that's what
there
it
you
says
go.
on the bottle.
Right, everybody.
Right.
I'm just going to go back here.
Go on then, and I'm going to talk to you about these. You're all right, got loads of room. Killer vanilla.
There we go.
Right, now then, obsessed already with these. So these are your watercolour inks. They come in your little bottles like this. You're getting 12 colours plus the little pipettes. How gorgeous are they? They're super cute. And it's $24.99 for that. Now, that's a ridiculous price, because that for watercolour ink is £2 before your discount. Forget the pipettes. I'm not even talking about the value of those.
Oh my gosh,
you
need it.
Phenomenal. Now then, if you're somebody, I mean, I'm going to be really honest with you, you do not need to be scared of a brush. I get it. If you're used to pens, inks, rather than paints and brushes, I get that it can be a little bit intimidating. So, look at these. If you're going to get these, please get these. Now then, these are fabulous. They come to you empty, and they're refillable. Now I want to show you the nib. Now anybody that's followed me over the years,
have you seen how to fill them
with my alcohol inks, etc. I'm going to let you. I don't know how do you. I'll give you one in a minute.
It's really clever.
I walked to this morning. I didn't have a proper look. Look at this. Look at that nib. Now anybody that's followed me in my journey with colouring in, you know what a snob I am about pens, and especially nibs. These are fabulous. You can mix your own colours. You could have a pen for each individual colour as you mix them. But what I love is the fact that you can refill them. So they're not just going to empty and go into landfill. That for me is a massive, massive plus. These are fabulous. Right, now then. Oh okay. So do you just... I'm going to show you, like you show me. Show me?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued now.
Honestly, I need the pipette.
I've been waiting for these forever. Do you need to paint as well?
Yeah.
Any particular? No.
Watch this. This is super.
Honestly, obsessed.
Look at how crystal clear this is.
I need 3 sets of the pens and all the paints.
Well, look at how. Can you make your own colours, of course?
I know, right?
So can you see how clear that is? Look at it. It's brilliantly clear.
That's amazing,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Love it. Love it. And it's not a paint, is it? It's an ink.
It's an ink.
So if you're used to ink and you're used to pens, this is blinky brilliant. And I love those little pipettes.
Look how full that is.
Wow. Oh, that's brilliant. Look at that. Stephanie, that's fabulous. Oh, right. Now I'm even more in love with them.
And look, you can see how much ink you've put in, and watch it going down here. Look at that. Look, you can see the ink going down to the tip of the pen. Watch it. Let me do a bit more. Watch it. You can watch it this time, okay?
I love that.
I think this is absolutely genius. So you just push it in till it goes past the release.
It's Pebeo.
Of course. Ready? Watch it.
Oh, I do that all day. That's so satisfying. Look at that. Oh, Stephanie.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
I love
Can you see how now? Look.
Look at it.
I'm going to see. I'm going to end up having trillions of these. I know I am.
I'm already on it. Already on it.
Oops, just go back in.
Because I love the look of watercolour. And I think these, if you've got something familiar, it's like
look at it. Look, guys, look. How cool is
Isn't that brilliant?
Oh, my goodness. People are multi-buying these because they are what they are. Right, it takes 4.
Does it 4 pipettes?
To fill it.
Right.
That's what I've found is 4.
10%'s already allocated.
Of
On the
course.
pens,
On the essential.
on the essentials, so on your watercolour inks, you can
Just going to-
obviously use them with brushes if you want to, but I love the idea of them being in a pen.
Right, now,
love
watch
that
this.
idea.
It's nearly down here
Ooh, look at
already.
it. That's well
Look.
exciting.
Look at that, guys. That's just brilliant,
That is
isn't it?
fabulous. I love
And
that.
how clever is this? And look, no seepage, no leaking, no nothing.
Genius.
And you could, one thing I want to play with, put one colour in, then put a
put another
different
one
colour
in.
in, then put a different colour,
Yep.
and watch how it changes colour
Yep.
as you do it.
Brilliant.
Right, this will take just a minute or two because it'll come down the fibres of the nib and then it'll be ready.
Look at that. 10% of the pens already
Right.
gone. Do you know what? I used Copic for a long time until we found Ink Lily, and I own every refill for every colour of
Oh, and
pen.
how much did it cost?
Oh,
thousands.
5,000
Yeah, that's
for all the
crazy.
pens.
Crazy,
but I was
crazy.
teaching it at the
Yeah,
time,
okay.
so it was a tool for my job. Refilling them, pen in the neck. Even though you had that little spout that went inside, it would always, and you had no clue where that level was. This is
You can
genius because it's in a
actually
clear
see
barrel.
it.
That
You
is
can
phenomenal.
See what's
I
happening.
love that.
And look here. So it shows you going the pipette.
Yep.
It shows you putting it into the thing. It shows you getting the thing in there, and then it
And
tells
it's a brush
you
nib.
that you click that nib back on, and it's
And it pulls it
starting
through.
to now pull through the nib. Look,
So it works as a
can you
capillary
see
reaction.
it pulling through the nib there? That another couple of minutes, and that'll be where it needs to be.
Just put your lid on again and then pull it off. I think it works like a capillary, whereas your
It-
lid that pulls it.
Well, it does a
think?
yeah.
No?
Maybe a little, but you can see it pulling
Absolutely.
down.
That's incredible. Right, while you're doing that, I'm coming back over here because I don't want anybody missing out on these. So you're going to get 6 pens in a set.
Makes a nice noise.
Just make a nice noise. What I would do is colour a tiny sticky label, wrap it around the lid so you know which colour is which, but you can mix your own, and it's in a pen form. That's better by 1,000,000% than putting a little bit of watercolour pencil down and then dragging it out with the water brush. Katie's got a question. She just went like that. Yes, Katie.
So
Go on.
if you just put water in the pipette and like refilled it with water, would that almost
Dilute
flush
the-
out?
Yes, and it would dilute
it and
the.
then flush out the ink.
I think
a
it
little
probably would, Katie.
And I think you can probably, knowing Pebeo, get spare nibs. I would have thought, would you?
I think we
Or
could. Katie, can you remember?
I can't. We'd have to look at their catalogue and see.
Right, it says
But they're
refillable.
do you know
They're
who's coming to see us? The guy that's coming. He's the.
I think he's the
European
sales
director.
That's because he was impressed by our academy. He
Brilliant.
wants to come and see us.
So quite right too. Right, I'm going to read what it says on the back of here because I am already obsessed with it. Go on. 20% of the inks of the pens. Markers. Refillable watercolour ink markers compatible with Colorex colour chart except metallic and white. They do metallic.
Oh, look at that! It's nearly there
They do
now.
metallics.
I don't know.
Well, it says on here they do. And ideal for creating customised colours. Colorex inks are extremely vivid colours which can be mixed together and diluted with water. A brush tip that is ideal for illustration, design, bullet journaling and modern calligraphy. Brush lettering.
Brush lettering.
Innovative, easy, fast and clean refill system directly from using Colorex bottles. How fabulous are they? Now you're getting 12 of your inks, you get 6 of your pens, so I will be doubling up on these, and then you've got everything you need, and you'll get double of the pipettes as well. So if you are mixing colours, you can mix it in one of your palettes, pick it up with your pipette and put it into the pen. That, for me, seriously, that, absolutely, all day, every day.
Amber, could you
Love
please
that.
get me a watercolour pad, please, or some watercolour paper?
There'll be one on a
I
trolley
just
out
need
there.
to show everybody how much of this it's used up filling this bottle.
Right,
filling
Stephanie
this pen.
Best.
Right, guys, I reckon it's you. I reckon you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 or 14 full refills. So part refills, probably 20, 25 on there. Right.
Right.
See this.
We've got a couple of questions coming in, Stephanie. Karen Ann Smith says, can you use alcohol inks on the silk or is it a special paint?
It's a special paint.
Yeah, alcohol inks will
Look at
just
that.
bleed right through everything.
Have you ever seen a watercolour do that before? Look at how fine you can go.
And Stephanie says, daft question, there's no such thing as a silly question.
No, there isn't. We love questions.
Please, can you use these pens for glass paints?
The pens, I'm going to say I'd like to try it,
Yes,
but I think it probably is possible.
Okay, perfect. They're all discussing their favourite products from Pebeo. We will be taking you on a Pebeo journey, which is very exciting.
Look at how that paint now, you can even go into the line.
You don't see the
and
line,
move the
do you?
watercolour. That is blinking brilliant.
I spent a small fortune
Oh
on
my
watercolour
goodness,
pencils.
there's not even a
Look at
line. That is, look at it, it's gone. You can literally move the line.
Fran says, I love the markers. Can they be filled with the other inks? I think it will depend on what the ink is for and the viscosity of that ink. That is, do you know what? I've always loved colouring with pencils.
This.
But
you can colour. I need a full set now.
Oh, I'm having it.
No, I mean now.
Oh, well, you can't have them all off the counter. Do you want them all off the counter?
Well, no, because I want to do my painting as well. My glass painting. We've got 2
Let's
hours.
check it out,
Look
Fran.
at this, guys. Let's look at that. I'm just going to, look at the colour. That's on yellow.
That's phenomenal.
That's on yellow. I am super impressed with that.
Oh my goodness me, that's amazing. And do you know
Hey
what?
guys, we've just got a new hobby, another new hobby.
You know when I go in and do
That's a
that
brilliant brush.
flick technique where it adds the shading in, those are going to be absolutely perfect for that. Because look what you've done there. You've gone over with the darker colour and added lighter
I know,
shade.
and do you know what?
Use that flick technique.
It's not even pulling the paper.
No, it's not.
It's not
That
pulling
nib
it.
is superb.
Look at it. Look at the nib.
Can you use them on acetate? It's a watercolour ink.
So it'll
You need something solvent. Oh, Stephanie.
What?
Back of our vellum when you've parched on your scan and cut.
Oh, yes.
I'm doing that.
Look
on
at
the
this,
show
guys.
Today. Look at that. Oh, these on the back of your vellum.
Wow.
Blinky neck.
Right.
So Veronica, no, I would
Hang
say
on a
you need a
minute.
solvent based or a glass paint.
Right.
For that. Go on.
I need another pen.
All right.
And I need a pipette, please. Well, I've washed that one.
Yeah, no, you can have another one. Yeah. You are going to do that, aren't you?
I am.
I knew you would. I actually think that's going to work. I'm going to try
So
the
do
markers
I.
with Pebeo Vitral Glass Paint. That might work because it's a Pebeo product. Oh, this is so exciting. Can you use the paints on leather? Are you talking about the
no,
silk
but they've
paints or
no,
the inks?
guys, wait, because we're bringing you a special leather paint. Don't buy this. We're bringing you a specialist leather paint that is brilliant. It's honestly, it is phenomenal. Right.
I'm well excited about that. I just love those pens. That's my new obsession now. That's it. All those digistamps you've got.
I know. That's
Right.
what. Yeah.
And if you're working on your silk, blow up the digistamp, trace over it with the gutter onto your silk with your light board. You don't even need a light board, do you? Because you can see through the silk. And then you're good to go.
Oh, well, let's say it is literally there already. Look at it.
Oh, Stephanie, that's exciting.
This is, because this changes silk
I
painting.
know. That's why I'm studying drinking my cup of tea, trying not to squeal.
I wonder if Pebeo have actually realised what they've done letting us have this product.
Stephanie Beth says, oh, it sounds exciting times, all these new products. Stephanie, it is. I'm so glad you've joined us at this point in our journey, because I'll tell you what, You're going to learn loads of new techniques. This is really exciting, guys. Seriously, get in at the beginning of this journey because you're going to absolutely love it. And it's so exciting. Do you know what? When you get, it's like, I met a lady at the NEC the other day and she said, I craft a lot with my granddaughter. And she said, and I always let her use my best products. I said, I do that with my granddaughter because they get the best results first time, and the confidence boost that you get from that is incredible.
Right.
So, right products, right job. Can the markers be reused? Sorry, yes, they can. They can be refilled from.
You
fill
refill them
yourself.
and refill them and refill. We haven't got enough of these markers.
No, I know we haven't.
Because we all need some.
Yeah, we do.
Right, let me just... And look at this, look at how they stand up.
So
That's even better.
that's amazing. I use freezer paper for patchwork and quilting, says Jennifer. Yeah, absolutely we do. Absolutely. It's a brilliant product. And please don't ever, ever, ever apologise for asking questions.
No, ask questions.
That's
We
why
like
we're here.
questions. Just doing that.
40%. Oh, the 40% of these.
Right, this is...
40% of these, Stephanie.
I need to show everybody those.
These brushes. It's going to be a busy, busy show.
Right, I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there. Let me just show you the brushes and then we'll get painting.
Okay.
And because I've got a lot I want to show you. I'm so glad we've got 2 hours because we need an hour of just classes. And then we wanted to ask you something because we're thinking about doing something a little bit different. We've got a couple of new things that we're doing because we've been working with Spree. Because you guys know we're obsessed by all things crafting. Yes, of course.
Adrian says, can you use the watercolour paints in an airbrush?
Yes,
absolutely.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's why
David wanted them. That's why we were like, no, you can't have them, not yet. He's going to be right mad with us. Welcome everybody if you've just joined us. We're super excited because we're launching Pebeo. I mean, if you've never heard of it, it's a French brand. It's been going over 100 years. They are specialists in artist quality product, and colour is their thing. And we're delighted to partner with them because we're all about education. We love building our community, but what we really want is that you guys can learn and come on that journey with us. I found out my first silk painting book because we're introducing you to their products step by step. And you know, they really complement Cadence products as well because Cadence are acrylic, hard wearing, although Pebeo do acrylics, artist acrylics. This is a great complement to them because it actually takes us inside the home onto different surfaces like our silks and our fabrics and our leathers and all of those kind of things. This was the first book I ever bought, this silk painting book. You see it's pretty well worn. It's been thumbed a lot. But I checked it how long I'd had it, and it actually was bought in 1994 because I got it when it was first published. That's how long ago I went on my silk painting journey. So I can't wait to share it with you. So what I've done is research, bringing you the best possible product, the latest, most up-to-date products we can. The quality of our silk we've got is superb. It's a wedding quality. It's absolutely brilliant. And please don't think, or you can get cheap silk out there, but the fibres are open and loose. It's not prepared for print. It's just... You're going to do all that work and it's going to be wasted. Oh, look at how fine this is. This is the outline that I've done. I'm going to show you how to do this. Look at this outline on here. Look at how fine it is. And that noise you can hear is because I've put this onto freezer paper. I've ironed it onto the freezer paper. But I'm just going to show you, go through this brush set with you, and then we'll get on to some proper painting.
Sheila would also like me to show the bundle again when you've done the brushes, if that's okay.
I'm sorry, I can't wait to do this. I've got to do this first. Wow. Now you know what that gold's doing. Look, it's stopping it. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh my. Oh my goodness me. Wow. I need a full set of these. I need a full set of these.
Do you need me to go and get you some?
Well, no, because I need these as well. Now I get to
You've got
choose.
those.
And now I get to choose my brush. Right. When you get these, please everybody save the covers.
Right.
So you'll take them out the cover, save that cover.
Oh, see what you mean.
I'm just gonna wet it. Now, to make sure you get this in your big kit. Now we need to put some of this in here. I need a whole day. Never mind. Right, that's all we need.
This is your lightning medium, right? Wow.
Look at how I've now put that on there. Then I need my pink. That's going to dry pastel.
Stephanie Best says, I need a bigger craft room. Don't we all, Stephanie?
Right, watch this.
Wow.
It's ever so addictive. Look at how light that's gone. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. Look at it, it's gone really pale. You're seeing the shading. Katie, do you want a chair?
No.
Because I'm here. I'm going to be here for ages.
I'll be swapping out in a minute.
Cheryl's asking, what is the best way to store the silk paint and do they dry out if not used for a long time?
No, they don't dry out as long as you put the lid on them. Look at that petal. Look at the shading I'm getting on that petal by using this. You've got loads more control than if you're using water. No, they don't. Store them upright. Make sure the lids are on them. And I always squeeze my pipette and make sure it's got paint in it.
Wow. So this is now your wet and dry, right?
Yes. We're going to do wet and dry. We're going to do wet on wet. I'm going to show you salt techniques, and I'm also going to show you some other things. Right, now let me just get a little bit of my yellow. I don't know if I've still got that in there from yesterday.
Would there be any benefit of using the Stay Wet palette with this?
Not really.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Look at how I've blended those colours. Look at that. I'm really into this. Look at those two different effects, guys, that I've got there. Look at them.
So Stephanie Best has said she needs a bigger craft room, and then she sort of put, light bulb moment. I might move into Highlight Towers. Lots of room for me there to create masterpieces. Lol. You can borrow
You're
my
always
bed.
welcome. You're always welcome. Look at that. And look, it hasn't bled at all. That is this. Right, now you get gold, you get silver, you get clear, and you get black. You get all of the colours. I'm going to show you how to do that.
Right.
I wish I'd got time to finish this whole painting. Shall I keep painting while you do?
Yes, can I go through this kit, please, for Sheila
yes.
and anybody else that's just joined
Oh,
us?
and by the way...
Oh, go on. I know.
Looks amazing.
Right, how cool is that? Now then, silk painting with Pebeo. I'll tell you a little bit about my journey with silk painting. So many years ago, we used to hand paint garments for wholesalers. They went out on cruise ships, they went into big department stores, and we used to make our own appliques. So we'd go down to Blackburn Market, buy meters and meters and meters and meters of satin. And then we'd come back, cut it into smaller squares, wet it, get rid of any excess water, put it on a plate and scrunch it up. And then you take the pipette and you drop the silk paint onto the satin, put a pair of gloves on and then scrunch that in. And then we used to put it in the microwave and cook it for 3 minutes. And when you took it out and ironed it, that set that silk paint on that satin. Then we'd iron it to seal it, and then we'd put heat and bond, which is a iron-on stabiliser, on the back. Turn that over, draw all the designs round up the templates that we designed, and then cut them all out, iron those onto the garments, and then use Jonestone's fabric paint, which sadly no longer exists because it was the best fabric paint ever, because it was dimensional, but you could stretch it. And paint around that, and we did loads and loads of meters of fabric every week. You know, we were busy. We were doing like between 100 and 200 garments a day between myself and Elizabeth. It was just fabulous. But we used this silk paint, and it's honestly, as soon as I saw Pebeo, I was like, I'm right back in my attic there. It's ironing fabric. Now, in here, you're going to get your 10 colours that will make every other colour you can possibly imagine. You've got a black in there so you can make them darker. You've got a ready mixed grey in there, which will give you a vintage hue. And then you're also going to get your lightener as part of the deal that we've put together with you. And that's the one that you've just seen Stephanie using there. So that's your lightener. Now this makes colours lighter without compromising the integrity of the product. If you start adding water or thinners, it changes the consistency and the makeup of that silk paint. So we're giving you everything that you need to get started. You're then also going to get a brush in there, you get a little palette, you get a sponge for taking up any excess. You also get your gold and your clear gutter. Now the clear one is going to be phenomenal because it will look like a stencil because you won't be able to see the gutter. And what the gutter does is it acts as a barrier for the paint. So you've just seen Stephanie use it there. The gold, she's just traced over a printed image, and then you drop the silk paint in and it moves. It's a phenomenal way of creating art, but you do not need to be an artist. If I can do it, you can do it. I have the frame at home and it still has a big silk on it of an Egyptian scene that I was doing for Mick because he's obsessed with Egypt. Honestly, brilliant, brilliant craft. So you're going to get all of that. Now on top of that, we're going to give you the lightener. We're also going to give you the black and the silver gutter. And then we're also going to give you a 40 centimetre square of top quality silk. Okay. Now on top of that, you're also going to get in your bundle your frame. This is what it looks like. So you get your 4 struts, you also get your corners and you get your pins, but this is adjustable. So if you're working on a smaller silk, you just make the frame smaller. If you're working on a bigger piece, you make it bigger like this. It is one of the most rewarding crafts that I've ever done, and I love colouring in, but I know there's a lot of you out there that are like, no, I can't be doing with that. This is brilliant because you get that look and feel of being that artist, that creative, but at a top level, but as you know, as somebody that can just begin it. You can't get it wrong. It's fabulous.
Can I just show this little bit of a flower that I've done?
Go on, let's go over
I've
back over
only
to Stephanie.
literally
Now that's everything
done
that you get in your kit. You've got a saving on this already. It's £104.99 before your discount, and then you'll get your points back. Stephanie, that's beautiful.
So I've done solid.
Yes.
I've done graduated to the edge of the gutter.
Yeah.
I've done 2 different shades and blended.
Mm-hmm.
I've let the green, I've put a little tiny bit of it into here. I've graduated the colour and let it run to the top and then given us this bit. I've done it so that it bleeds into the dry and then we're left with that stripe, so we can get stripes on it like you get on certain kinds of tulips. Mm-hmm. And then I've done this blended finish where you've got the dry line, which I could go in and blend more like I did here, but I wanted to show you those different effects. Up here you've got just solid colour, And here you've got it so that it's graduated and it's patched and dry on dry. And I love the fact you can get all of those different techniques on here. And it is so, so easy. It
brilliant.
could not be easier, guys.
It is brilliant.
I think I could paint this whole thing in about, I'm going to say from start to finish, in about 2.5 hours. But it would be an afternoon of sheer joy.
Absolutely.
But
And what a great
there's
time
a
to learn
trick.
something new.
Absolutely, but there's also a trick to getting that image on there, because I didn't just draw that freehand. I'm not that clever. I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay, lovely. So if you want your big kit, shop Mega. That gets you everything you need to get started, because there's already a brush inside that kit for you as well. Shop Mega, $104.99 before your discounts, then you'll get your points back, and we will definitely pay your postage on that, because if you get your basket to over £35 after those discounts, we ship it for you. Right, I'm being asked how we shop. Super, super easy. If you're shopping on either Facebook or Instagram, each product that we show you will have been allocated a code. If you look on your screen right now, shop Mega is how you put that into a basket. So type that into the comments underneath the video, shop Mega, that will automatically pop that into a basket for you. Then you're going to receive a direct message into your inbox. When you open that message, there's a link. Click the link. That will take you to our website. Please log into your account before you check out, because I don't want anybody missing out on your club member benefits. And then you can check out those baskets, because the sooner you do, the sooner our warehouse ninjas, one of which has just taken over on the camera, can get your order picked and packed. I love bubble wrap, sorry, I'm obsessed. And then we can get that shipped to you. Amber, the TV's gone off, darling. Surprise, surprise. So that's how you shop with us. Now, if you prefer to shop with us on our website, you can absolutely do that. You don't need the shop codes for that. You just click on the click play, and all the items will appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then select the ones that you wish to purchase. They'll appear in a little red shopping bag at the top of your screen, and when you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag, and that will take you through that process. Now, if you are watching, you can watch us on YouTube as well. You can't shop on YouTube, but you can shop on Facebook, Instagram, and our website. If you are brand new to us here at Highlight Crafts, welcome. We are a family business based in the heart of Derbyshire. We don't want to take over the world, but we want to take you guys, who are now our family and friends, on a very creative journey. And what we're all about here at Highlight Crafts is education and inspiration, and bringing you not only lovely, wonderful products at the best quality we can get for you, but taking you on that journey and showing you how to get the best out of those products as well. So please put a little message in the comments if you're new. Don't be shy. We won't bite unless you ask us nicely. And then we can welcome you to our family, and then spread the word, because the bigger we get our community, the better deals we can bring you, and we're so excited to have your company. Right, now then, I just want to recap these watercolour inks, please, because these have blown my mind this morning. I am absolutely having these. There is a yellow missing. You're going to get all 12 colours. You will also get your pipettes, and that is phenomenal. If you love your watercolour, these are brilliant. I love watercolour, and I spent a fortune over the years on pencils and then pulling it out with a brush, because for me that's more comfortable. This, game changer. And I'll tell you why. So if you get those into your basket, shop Essential. Oh, that's a cracking price. Can I just say that out loud? Let's say you're paying 99 pence for your pipettes. You're paying £2 a bottle for Pebeo. That's amazing. Now then, also, I need you to get these in your baskets, because these are fabulous. Now, these are refillable. Love that. Saves all of the empty pens going into landfill. All about that. Love it. You refill them, so you fill your pipette, put your pipette in here, squeeze it, and you will be able to see the ink travelling down that barrel. So you'll know exactly how much you need to put in. It's about 4 pipettes. Then also you've got this wonderful brush nib. And I'm a proper nib snob. Nearly said it the wrong way around then.
You did
That
say it
wouldn't
the
have been
wrong.
good.
I'm going
Well,
to say.
just say it in your head.
I'm going to
And
say
you'll know
you did
how
say.
how glad you are that I didn't say it the wrong way around. Just say it
Yes,
in your
I
head.
did. It's
Have
too
you done
late.
it?
It's in my head.
Have you done it back to front?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a good job I'm not on with David. He'd have a field day with that one. Right, so you're going to get 6 of these.
Who's to say I'm not going to?
Well, you will. I know you will. 6 of these in a pack for $22.99. Get yourself 2 packs. You've got 1 for each colour, and you can mix your colours and make your own. Right, brilliant, isn't it? Now then, shall we come back over to you, Stephanie?
Oh, yeah, I don't know what to do first. I've got so much I want to show everybody.
Can I use the brushes, or or do I need the decked on ones, please?
You can use the brushes you've already
Of course
got.
you can.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You did say it, Mel. Oh, well, I nearly did. Yeah,
No,
honestly.
I think you did. Right, guys, I had a little accident. So I dropped a blob of green and I dropped a blob of orange. So let me do it again and show you what happened. So
Right.
I accidentally did that where I don't want it.
All right.
Oh, disaster, right? Nope, not at all. Because what you do, you get your gutter.
Lizzie says you and David, Mel, David, Mel, you are very mischievous, but we love it. Absolutely we are. Oh, Stephanie, look at that.
So I'm just
Oh,
going to...
you clever little devil. Look at that.
Just going to make that come back. Right, now the important thing when you use this is that you need to do complete lines. I'm just going to... Is this plugged in, Ethan? Can you see? It should be.
Switch it on, you'll find out.
Right, so you can use a hairdryer on it to dry it. It takes about half an hour to dry.
Naturally.
Preferably leave it to air dry, but I'm just going to take off the most of it. And what you'll see is it's going flat as it's drying.
It's a bit like embossing powder.
Yes.
If you put what if you stamped on a watercolour paper and then
Look how
embossed it, that stops the paint from moving. It's like that. It's a brilliant product. Brilliant product. It takes all the fear out of silk painting, doesn't it?
it does.
It's a superb product.
And then when you then use your colour, so whether you use your pens.
Look at you with your pens, with your silk painting. Wow. Now you don't have to have the pens.
Look
to
at
use on
that.
silk. I'm just going to put that out there. This is a
Look at
discovery
this.
that we've made this morning. Look how it moves. Look at it. Oh, I missed this. I need to start this again.
I do too. Right, then you
Winter
choose
evenings.
a brush that's the right size for what you want to colour.
Yep. Look at that.
And then I'm just going to get a little bit of my lightener.
Do you know,
Look
Stephanie,
at that
how
lightener.
lucky
Look
are we to do this?
Oh,
With the
look at
best products on the
this,
market.
guys. So this is this. Right, now look, can you see it's bleeding out a little bit there? It's because I didn't let it dry properly.
Okay.
But don't worry, because we're just going to make this a bigger petal.
Okay.
That's...
The joy.
And actually, it would look lovely with a nice bit bigger petal there.
Perfect.
Right, so I'm going to let this one dry properly now. So we'll just move it out the way. But look at that. I mean, that's pretty awesome, isn't it?
It is.
Right, shall we start from the beginning?
Yes,
So let's
please.
go. Let's just start from the beginning.
Get your questions in. I'm going to save them for at least 15 minutes while you show them right from the beginning. And then we'll ask any questions that have come in. All right, because I want you to just be able to sit and watch. It looks so relaxing to do, says Lizzie. Honestly,
Oh, it
Lizzie.
is.
Seriously, it is incredible. Nikki says, sorry, I missed the beginning of the what's the freezer paper for?
That's what we're going to do
That's
now,
what you're
Nikki.
going to show you
so
right
I'm
now.
going to show you right from the beginning. Right, guys, let me get... So I'm just going to roll this. You've never seen me this tidy, have you? Look at it. Look how tidy I am. Right.
We'll get Amber will put all the individual items up on the screen for you as Stephanie is using them. So if you don't want to buy the mega bundle, you can pick and choose your products, but just make sure you've got everything that you need to get started.
Right, I'm just going to try something, but I think I already know the answer to it. But
Okay.
I'm going to just try it anyway. Yes. Right, so this piece of freezer paper has already been used. And you can take off any excess ink that is still on here with a little bit of a damp tissue. So, because you can use it more than once, okay, you get 2 meters in the thing that you've got, and then basically, let me put my iron back on. Right, what you're going to do is you're going to take your piece of silk. Now mine's already got a picture on it. No, I'll do it with a piece that's not. Okay, I'll take it off here. This is it on the freezer paper.
Amanda is asking, can you put the freezer paper through a printer?
I'm going to say I don't know the answer to that.
No.
But you don't need to, Amanda. I'll show you why in a second. Because I think you're thinking about putting the design on the other side. You don't need to. Right, so you just, when you've ironed it on, you peel it off, okay? But we'll put this back on here and we'll just iron it again. So basically, you take your piece of silk and it's going to look like this. It'll probably be a bit crinkled as well. Do recommend, if you're doing it for the first time, that you iron your silk first. But if you're like me and impatient, then I never do. Then, just going to make sure my iron's not too hot. You want it on, not the silk setting, but it depends on how hot your iron it gets, but not more than 2 settings past silk, okay? And what you do is you then, I'll just spill the water, you then just iron it. And it basically, the freezer paper has got the, oops, I've just made that go up too high. The freezer paper has got like a layer of really thin wax on it, and it melts it to the point where it then is completely stuck.
Does it need to be a dry iron?
A dry iron.
Lovely.
And you start in the middle, you work out that way, come back to the middle, you work out that way, and then you radiate out in that direction. Whatever you do, do not let the freezer paper get on the bottom of your iron. If you do, you need to wipe it off immediately because it will mark your silk. So I'm just going to finish this little bit. So you saw how I pulled it up, and look, it's back stuck again. Yeah. Now, what that does is it makes it very easy for us to do designing. It's genius when you do it like this. Right, look, you don't want that to happen. Can you see? I've got a crease there because that crease will stay in my work. So make sure that you pull it up, get rid of it, and you work it out. And that's why start from the middle, work out. So that's it flat now. You can see a little bit of the crease, but it isn't there anymore. You literally, and I'm really liking using my sublimation press because it's given me a really nice result. So in a perfect world, you want it to go down first time. Don't do what I did and pull it up. I mean, unless you need to. Oh, and don't iron one on top of the other. Because otherwise that'll happen. Right, we've not ruined it. It's absolutely perfect to work with. Okay, it's still just a little bit warm, so I'm going to get a cold one. But that, you could use it again. So keep it rolled up and just put a little band round it. And you can put all your silks on and keep them all rolled up like that, like I've done with this, ready for you to unroll it and start working with a piece. Okay, so we'll take this out. Now, I'm also going to show you how to use the frame, but we'll do that in a few minutes. I don't think this hour's going to be enough, you know, because there's so much to learn. So I've got a question for
Do
you.
you want to do another hour and push the others back an hour?
Oh, I don't know whether how easily it is for us to do that with the way the schedule's already loaded. I tell you what, I wanted to ask you, if this is, can you think about this, everyone? We're thinking about every day recording you an hour of education, and at 1 o'clock, instead of doing a show where we just show you stuff, we do an hour where we pick a product and we just show you how to use it. What do you think?
So we go to tape at 1.
So we'd go to a recorded tape of
At 1
us
o'clock.
doing education. Have a think about it and let us know what you think, guys, because we're really seriously thinking about it. Right now, you've got a download on this show. Can I borrow it? Is it there anywhere?
Is it not on your desk?
Did I nick it?
It's a download.
Amber, have I? Oh, I've got it. Sorry.
Sorry.
Right. Now, those of you that are already on my painting perfection journey, you've already got this. This is volume 3 of the cheat sheets. Imagine that, but silk painted. Imagine that. That would look stunning with the pinks and yellows coming out of there. Silk painted. It's going to look beautiful. Imagine this, silk painted. It's like I knew we were going to do this. Imagine the sunflowers, silk painted. Now this is a download, everybody. The hibiscus, silk painted. The lily of the valley, silk painted. Those, I'm going to say the gerberas, but I might not have got that right. Silk painted, water lilies. Imagine all of these. Now this download, we've brought the irises are going to look amazing. Look at the elements that you've got here. Look at the compositions. Right, so every one of these you could be using as a download, okay? Now, you see this one. Now you've got an idea of how I did that. Look at the flower. Look at these flowers, okay? So I took some of this and put it on there. But the first thing that I did was I printed them out A3. So I've printed these out A3 to be able to work with them, and I'll show you for why, because I wanted the design big. This is what you do. Oh my, wow, 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 wow. Look at that. You don't even need a light board. You just need a piece of silk and a picture to do this. Right. Once you've got that, this is what you do. You take your gutter. Now, when it's new, you need to open the tubes. Shall I have the silver? So you get 4 in the big kit. You get the silver, you get the black, you get the gold, and you get the clear, okay? They've all got numbers on them. So you can see 001 is your clear. You've got 012, 011 and 003. These are my 3 favourite colours. I love them. My 4 favourite, well, 3 colours and the clear. My favourite colours. When you get them, all you need to do is unscrew the tip, and you've got this very, very fine nozzle. Now that has already got the hole in it. You don't have to do anything to that except unscrew here, and you need to pierce this. Now I've already pierced it. Yours will look like that one. And get something firm to pierce it with, but be gentle, because the gutter in here is very fine. So I'm not going in like that. I'm going in sideways, and I'm just going to gently pierce that tube, and look there. That's it ready coming out. It won't spill out, but it will come out if you press. You don't want to push something right into it because it doesn't need it. Then that goes back on there. And you're going to very gently squeeze this, but I'm going to use the silver because I like silver. So get yourself a small piece of waste silk and just get used to how hard you need to squeeze. And you can see it coming down the tube there ready, and it's there, it's right there ready for me to work with.
Stephanie, Fran's asking,
look at that.
How long did the tube last once they've been opened, please?
These? Oh, if you keep the lid on them, Fran. I mean, I've had tubes before for a couple of years. I mean, literally, you don't have to be, you don't have to worry about using it up. You know, it's a Pebeo product. They're building product for artists. So if you think an artist might, by the way, if you leave it out like that for more than half an hour, it's going to get a little blockage in there. If you do that, you get a very fine piece of wire or a very fine pin and just go into it and clean it out. Don't push. If it's been open for a long time, don't push the blockage back in. Unscrew it and push the pin that way, so you push the blockage out, because you don't want it to do little silk burps when you're working and it gets a little blockage in there. That's not what we want to do. Right, so now you might want to tape this down, especially if you're going to do it over a period of time. I'm going to just get started and not worry about it. I quite like the freedom of being able to move this round. Oh, and by the way, this one, when I did this, of course, you look at it and think, well, how it's even got petal shapes. How did that happen? Well, I did it over a pattern. I just didn't put any gutter on it. So I literally did that over the pattern to make that without the gutter. So I went in with my ink and just let it free form. So then, but this is brilliant fun to do. So you very gently squeeze, and you must do a continuous line. So if when you're working you get a gap like that, you just go back in and you do a continuous line like this. And remember, it's your design, so it doesn't have to be perfect. If you miss the line, doesn't matter, it's your design entirely. But you adjust, and it doesn't matter if it isn't all the same thickness. Again, it's your design. You are just in complete control of how you want it to be. Then you decide how much detail you want. Well, I want this bit of detail, and I want that bit. And this is where I am going to let it just run away, because I don't necessarily need it to join up. I just want a little bit of detail in my lines. Okay.
Stephanie, I have a question.
Yeah.
You know our fabric printers in the warehouse?
Yeah, can they print silk?
Yeah.
I'm working on it. We're working on it. I can't find the right ink at the moment.
I'm just
I started
thinking about
it, but
our cushion covers for silk paintings.
I think we will find a solution, but I don't think it's going to be a quick one.
Pat's asking if you are still doing your Wednesday and Sunday lives.
I am from this week. I'm sorry I missed them last week, but we were at the NEC, and also I was proper poorly. But I am this week, yeah. I might do silk painting this week.
Oh, yes.
Because I'm doing Christmas presents. So
nice.
I've got to, right now, when you're doing this, you can see I'm just literally, I've got, see that tiny hole there? That would let the silk bleed, the ink would bleed out. Oh, look at this. It's just brilliant fun. And you don't have to, you don't have to even follow the design. I'm not even following the design. I'm just using it as a guide.
It's fabulous. Fran says that looks very mindful, Tracy.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
It absolutely is.
Right, let me show you what happened there. That's exactly what I want you to see. Now, when you're going in a straight line like this, obviously that's where I didn't squeeze enough, and you need to go back and just fill in that gun. So slowly with the nozzle to the fabric. But what you don't want to do is go in that direction and push it, because you will, if it doesn't behave, get a tram line and it doesn't look good. So just make sure you've got the bit of the design that you want. I want to get a sketchy look with this. So where I'm not wanting to fill in part of the design with my gutter, I'm happy that I'm going to get, and I would let this dry and then double check it that I've not missed any bits, because I want to make sure it's perfect, because this is going to be, you can make it into a picture for the wall. This could be a scarf for somebody. You can literally, this is going to be stunning. Right, so I'm just going here, putting in these. I like doing these little flicks as well, because you get nice texture there. Right, now get onto this bit. This is the bit I've been wanting to do. Look at this, guys. Look at that. Just going to bring that into there. Now I need to come round here. Oh, yes, look at it. And once you get going and you get into the flow of it, you really can feel that. Look at how it moves. This is just, it's the most therapeutic. And just imagine that colour all blended round here. It's going to look stunning. And this, right, now my petals, where does this one goes up here? I'm going to come round here. Oh, wow, this is gorgeous. Looks like a little onion here. But this for me, having all those patterns, please dig into your digital stamps, go into all the stuff that you've got, all your Minecraft Studio stuff. You know, you've got so much of it at home. Think about which one designs are going to look amazing. Look at these stamens here. And now I'm just putting on these, and I'm purposely making them look a bit raggy, because I want this to look a little bit sketchy, as well as with the beautiful rose and the colouring. I want some lines in it. I want it to look like I've drawn this. Now, talking about drawing, there are other techniques that you can use to get your colour and your design on here. You could use a disappearing fabric pen. Now, if you've had one of our fabric mystery bundles, the chances are you've probably got one of those actually in the sets that you've already bought, and you would be able to use that to actually design it. You can go over with a pencil, but of course that doesn't always cover and it doesn't always wash.
Stephanie,
But this way, what?
when you buy an SDX 1200, you get the brother pen with the erasable and water-soluble pens. If you put your silk on your freezer paper and put it on your mat, I'm going to try it. See if it will draw on it for you.
I think it will.
I think it might do.
That would be amazing.
Wouldn't
Imagine that.
Oh, wow.
Right, so here.
Okay, I need to try that.
So I'm not even using a light board here, guys. And I'm going, and you'll see, you'll see when this is done, it's going to look stunning. So I'm purposely getting sketchy bits, and I don't want it to look perfect. So you can see you've got some of it. Yes, I do. You know, here I'm squeezing it much more evenly, getting us so that we've got that detail in here. But when this dries, this will be absolutely stunning to work with.
Right, I've got a couple of questions come in.
Okay.
Is it only silk you can do this on? And she says, and yes, Mel, I am apologising for a stupid question, but hey ho, please don't. It's not a stupid question. If you don't know the answer.
For this particular technique, yes.
And Jennifer says, can you use graphite paper to draw the design?
If you use graphite paper, it's not gonna wash out,
No.
so you're gonna see it. You could use white, I guess, but it's gonna be harder for you to see.
Yeah, it is.
But if you've got, for anybody who's got slightly impaired vision, then I would be doing is I would use your use a light board, because I'm just not using a light board because
you can see it. Mrs. H111 says, I'm that mesmerised. My coffee's gone stone cold. It is mesmerising.
I'm just that mesmerised. I've just put my elbow in it.
No.
Oh, I have. But don't worry, because look, so I've got a little blob there, and I'm not going to worry about that because I want those different textures. Let me just finish this leaf. Because you saw what I did on the other one when it went wrong. I'm just going to do the same. Right, so here I need something that's going to come here. Where is it going to come from? I think it's going to come from there. Right, my nib's it's not good, so I'm going to come off there. It's fascinating, isn't it? It's so therapeutic. Oh, and it just looks so clever. Right, little tiny flowers on here, little flower heads. We're going to have to, and we're going to blend. I'm purposely not letting these all join up because we're just going to do a wash of soft colour behind them that's going to make this up. So you see that blob, you don't know where it is now, do you?
No.
Neither do I. Right, I need some more around here. So get that download, guys, because I chose the one that had got the most elements and designs in for you to be able to do this and get really good results. And can I ask, would you like us to print patterns out for you?
I think that for me is an absolute yes. Jennifer says, when using a light board, do you just trace the design with the gutter?
Yes.
Yes. Jennifer's asking, will she be able to see it?
Yes.
Yes. Can you silk paint the paint on, Melanie words. Can you use the paint? No, can you paint the silk first and then put the design in after?
Yes, you can. That's the next thing I'm going to show you.
Mrs. H111 says, I think the only drawback using the scan and cut is the 12 by 12 size. Absolutely. But if you want to do cards with it, it's perfect.
And don't forget, this is about card making as well. Imagine getting an aperture card.
Oh, it's fabulous.
With a silk painted card. You would be chuffed to bits with that.
Fran says, I missed how long does the outliner take to dry, please?
Half an hour.
There you are.
Right, Fran and everybody, let me show you that.
Wow.
That's ready for me
that's lovely. You could do that on your live. Paint it on your live.
I couldn't I?
Yeah.
So there we go. So that's that. So look, you see why I chose the sketchy. I've gone sketchy. Look at the image that I used. It's a little bit sketchy. Yeah. Right, now, you've asked about...
Can you show us with salt?
With the what?
With the salt.
Oh, yeah.
Silk painting with the salt. We've only got we've got less than half an hour left.
Oh.
20 minutes left.
Oh, is that all? That's no good. I need...
What are you looking for?
A piece of freezer paper, which I rolled it all up, didn't I? What did I do with it when I rolled it all up? Oh, it's there. Can you take that so I don't smudge it, please?
I can, yes. I'm going to put it on that table over there. It's flat.
What does that? Has anybody asked about coming and doing a bit of a class?
Yes, they all love it. They want to know, will they know which products we're using?
Yes, because what we'll do is we'll send you a direct link to the product.
And Jennifer wants to know if it's going to be the products that we've had on in the morning.
Probably, yes. We probably will do quite a bit of that. Right, this is all ready. Now, to make this, before you wash it, you're going to put this in you're going to iron it, everybody, so you get some ironing. Right, I'm just going to iron this bit back onto here because I want to show you the gutter back on my fabric, onto this. Okay, now I had a pattern under this when I did it. So look, you can see, look, it's ironing back down again. I've got myself a crease there, but I'm not going to worry about that. And I'm just going to iron this bit because I want to show you that salt technique. That's magic.
So when you do the salt technique, is that wet in wet?
Yes.
Lovely.
It needs to be wet. Right, so, and you can do salt, you can do a double salt,
Right.
which is what I'm going to do now.
Okay.
So, excuse the fact I'm not ironing this very well. When you take it off and iron it again, it will, if you iron it on your, after it's come off here, you can get all these creases out. Right, what you do is you need to be ready to do this. So you need your salt. So coarse sea salt or a rock salt grinder or even fine salt, table salt, they all give you different effects. So, but get ready to do it. So just get yourself a little bit ready. You can put it back in the pot afterwards. Don't put it in the soup. All right, now this is where you need your brushes because you need to pick a lovely fat brush. I think Sunday I might just do a whole section on brushes so I can take these home.
Maureen says, if it is going to be recorded, why can't we have it at 2 p.m. and not lose the 1 o'clock show?
Oh,
I
I
would
knew
prefer
you were
to
going
keep
to
the
say
same amount
that.
of live shows and have an extra education as an extra. Oh my goodness me.
I'm trying to finish us off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Right, so I am going to go into here. Don't, when you're putting your paint out, don't do it over your work because I've done that loads of times and dripped a little tiny bit. I've got so many techniques. I think we should do silk painting once a week so that everybody who's buying it can get ideas of stuff to do. Right, I'm putting some water down. Just a little bit of water, and then I'm going to put my medium over the top, my lightning medium. I've just done that too. Watch what's happening. Watch this. I'm just going to take this.
Alan's asked, could you tie knots in the scarf to create a unique design pattern with paints? Absolutely.
You can, Alan, and we're going to do batik work, we're going to do wax work, we're going to do tie-dye. This is a journey. You know, when I said to you, we're taking you on a journey, I absolutely meant that's what we're doing.
Cheryl says, do you need the freezer paper when the silk is
stretched?
No, well, yeah, when it's on the frame.
No,
absolutely not.
That freezer paper is just so that you can work flat like this.
So you've got where's the wet? Is it on your brush?
The wet's on my brush.
Look
so
at
I'm
that.
picking up my liquid, my lightning liquid. I'm pulling that in, and then now we're going to leave it a minute. I'm not very good at leaving it.
So that was salt that you put on. That's not a minute.
Look what's happening. Look at the texture it's giving us.
I watched a lady on Instagram yesterday do a t-shirt with fabric sprays with curly pasta.
Oh, yeah.
So she put it all over, well, not all over the t-shirt, and then just sprayed over the top of it. It was brilliant.
Right, watch this. Oh. This is going to become a thing. Watch what's happened. Now we have to be patient.
Sheila's asking, how do you set the item so it can be washed, please?
You just iron it on the reverse. So iron it on the reverse on a silk setting.
Terry Kim says the only thing she'd miss if it's a recorded hour is the banter and interaction.
Well,
but you'll
we
still get
be that because we can still comment.
Yes.
So just because it's recorded doesn't mean to say you can't comment. You absolutely can. What it means is we can focus on your questions and we can have more banter with you. So don't think we're giving up talking to you. We told you, your family now, you're stuck with us.
Morning, Julie and Richard. I hope Richard's behaving himself, but he's probably not.
Right. Okay, how many minutes have we been? Not enough. Yes, enough. Right, leave it a few more minutes if you can, but I can't.
Sheila says, thank you. You're making me iron. Great. Yeah, it's a satisfying ironing though.
Look what's happened. Look at this, guys. Look at all this.
Wow.
Texture. Look at it.
That's amazing.
Right, now, if I go, and I've put that flower there because I'm then going to make, so I'm just going to get my purple.
Donna P says, this is just the best show ever.
That's right, now watch.
Look at that. Look how it just moves. Yeah.
Just going to get some more water on it. You can properly play with the designs.
Absolutely. Look at it.
And this is completely freehand.
Yeah.
Now, because I took this off and I've ironed it back on, we're not getting as intense a effect, which is actually quite good to know because it means we can play with the effects. I'm just going to do this on a piece that I haven't moved, so I haven't lifted it off and then put it back on, and you're going to see how much more intense the effect is. So plan that you're going to have one piece of silk that is your experimental piece and save it. And what I would then do is also write little notes next to it, because you can write on it. I'll just show you. So you can write little notes on it,
right,
of what you've done. So on your experimental piece, do your little experiments and then write on it what it was that you did. Right, I'm just going to let you see now. Look at all that. Look at that effect there now.
Oh, Marina says, have I missed something? Are you extending your hours? No, we asked if...
We're trying to be smart with our hours, but
absolutely.
I'm not sure we're managing it.
No,
I think
I'm
we're
not sure
digging
either.
ourselves a
I
hole
think we
here.
are.
I think it's just gone wrong and backfired.
Oh, great.
Have you ever seen me this calm before? Look how calm I
honestly.
am this morning. I just is so therapeutic.
Marina, we asked if we went to tape at 1 o'clock and we used that hour here to film education that we can then put out, and it might be that we have 4 products and we focus 15 minutes on each product, but it won't be like a regular show where we go up and down the counter. So we're just interested to see what your reactions to that would be. We've had quite a varied response to that. Some want it as an extra, which it would be really, wouldn't it?
Well, the thing is, it would be there forever then.
It would,
as
yeah,
education,
absolutely.
wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so now this one. So can you see it's a little bit more contained?
Yeah.
Because I didn't lift this off and re-iron it onto the freezer paper.
Okay.
Right.
This is a great technique. Imagine making handmade silk scarves for Christmas presents. That's a gorgeous colour.
Well, this is just
Look at
letting the
that.
colours run now. Watch this. I love that you can get texture in flat colour.
Absolutely.
How gorgeous is that?
It's amazing.
And then, watch this. So, oh, I need a different brush. Oh, I'll just go into my big pack.
Terry Kim says, I think you do loads of hours as it is. Don't want to overweight you all.
Oh,
Lorraine
bless you,
says, love
that's
the
lovely.
idea, ladies. There you are, see? Well, we know what, we'll try it. Shall we try it? See what happens?
Yeah, so
Suck it and
good,
see.
couldn't we? We could do a suck it and see.
We could.
Right, watch this then.
Oh, I love the way that paint moves.
I love these brushes, look at that.
I know, those brushes are spectacular.
Right, now watch this.
Look at that. It's like alcohol ink on Nupo.
It is.
Isn't it?
Yep,
Wow.
only more exciting.
It is more exciting. Absolutely. Because you can wear it. Can't wear Yupo. Diane says, now I know we can still chat during the education hour. Brilliant. Thank you, Highlight Family. And it would be a different one of us, wouldn't it?
We do, yeah,
Different
we
one
do.
of us will do comments. So Alison Young says, I like that idea, especially if it's a new product. I'm always going back through scan and cut shows when I forget how to do things. Absolutely.
Look at these
Brilliant,
guys.
right?
Look at what's happening.
Yeah, Marina's just said exactly like me. Reminds you of Yupo. What happens if you put another colour over the top, Stephanie?
Well,
please?
that's, look, it does that. So let me get a drip of,
Can you put a different colour over, like a yellow or something? I want to see how that works. Oh,
see how you get the rings?
yeah. I love that. That all over us, that all over
A scarf.
a scarf. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you go in and you fill the dots. You fill the gaps.
Look at that.
So what I would do, because this
Oh,
is
I
my
love
experimental piece, I would write what I've used and what my brush was. So this is a number 8 round. So number 8 round. Yeah, just dots.
Now, if I've got it on the frame, could I spritz it with water first?
Yes, you
and
could.
then go in and do
and then
that?
you could you could even spritz it on here.
Yeah, yeah.
You can spritz it, and you can do this.
Yeah, I love this.
Now, so we put that salt down first, didn't we, there? Right, so watch what's happening here. Who'd like to do this as a festival project?
Me.
I think we should do this as a festival project.
This would be great.
Then,
Wow.
here, right, I need a chunk of salt. Well, we might as well just be...
Marble painting on silk. There you go.
Look at this, guys.
Fabulous is that? Wow.
Look at this.
That's amazing. Yeah, work in between. This is super cool.
How long have we got left?
About 6 minutes.
Oh, it's not right. It's not enough time.
Amber would just like me to recap the bundle
Yeah, of course.
for you all, if that's all right.
Especially if you've just joined us, you need this, guys. And I promise you, we will be doing loads of education because it's too exciting not to. Can you see how the salt's drawing it in different directions?
This is H111 said, yes, 1,000% I'd be there. There you go.
Do this.
Okay, Mandy
If you come
says, I
back
missed the
in a
beginning.
minute.
What's this alcohol, this education all about? So we're asking if we went to tape at 1 o'clock and put a repeat in, we can then film an hour of education each day. And then we can play that out at various different times during the week. It might be on a Sunday, it might be on whenever it is, Saturday afternoon, whenever we choose to do that, or whenever it suits you guys as well. We've got to get everybody's ideas and thoughts in, because what we don't want to do is do something that you don't like, because it's all about you guys. Okay, we'll do whatever works for you. Right, now then. Okay, Marina says, sorry, going off on a tangent now. If I used alcohol ink spritz extender on material before the ink, I wonder if it would spread.
It will spread.
It will spread, yeah. Right, let me talk to you about this big starter kit, because this gives you everything that you need to do a lot of silk painting. So, because once you start, let me tell you.
Oh my goodness,
it is
I've just had an
fiercely
idea.
addictive. I need to. I'm
Oh,
following
you
the
need to do.
producer. I'm being a good girl today.
Yeah.
You're going to get 10 of the Pebeo Cetasilk paints. These are top of the tree. They are absolutely fabulous. They even come in their own storage box. How amazing is that? You could decorate this. So you're going to get all 10. You're also going to get your brush, your little palette for mixing your own colours, because you've got all the colours there you could possibly need to mix. You've got your clear gutter. You've also got your, oh, Stephanie.
What?
You could trace the clear gutter through a stencil.
Yes, you could.
You
Yep.
could use your stencils, couldn't you? Just around the inside of your stencil, and it will look like the stencil, because you won't see the gutter.
Draw your stencils with these and let it spread.
Yeah. I mean, right. Ooh. You also get your gold gutter in there as well. Now, as an additional, what we've added in for you is your lightener. So this is a product that will make your colours lighter without compromising the integrity of that product, because that's really important. Then we've also given you the silver and the black gutter as an extra. We're also giving you a 40 centimetre square silk scarf, or a silk, whatever you want to make it into. And then on top of that, you're going to get this fabulous frame. This is the one I have at home. You get the frame, you get the corders, you get the pins, and it's adjustable. So if you wanted to make this smaller, for a smaller piece of silk, you can absolutely adjust that. Now, it's Shop Mega, $104.99 before your discount. Then you'll get your points back, and there's nobody that will get the basket to under £35 or over when you're buying this. So absolutely, you're going to get your postage paid for as well. This is phenomenal. Please don't miss out on this. It's magic. And as Stephanie said, we're taking you on a journey. Now, if you want watercolour inks, these are absolutely going on my Christmas list. I love this idea. You can put a line down with one of the pens that you can get, and when you go over it with the water, you do not see that line. That for me is game changing. So you get 12 colours and your 12 pipettes. At the cost of, let's say the pipettes are 99p, you're paying £2 a bottle. That's ridiculous for Pebeo quality. This is a different league, guys. Seriously, different league. So Shop Essential will get you those for $24.99, and then these pens, amazing. So you fill your pipette with the ink, you put the pipette in the hole at the bottom, you squeeze the pipette, that transfers that watercolour ink into your pen, and you'll be able to see along that line there where the ink has got to, so you'll know exactly how much you've got left and how much you need to add. You get 6 of these. I love the fact that they're refillable, because the idea of those going into landfill I don't like. These are refillable, guys. How amazing is that? Absolutely phenomenal. Now you get a set of 6 of those. Shop marker, $22.99. If you want 2 meters of the best quality silk, and let me tell you, Stephanie knows a lot about silk because she used to make wedding dresses. The best quality silk we could find. Shop Natural, $39.99. If you want the freezer paper that you've seen Stephanie using, that is Shop Paper, $6.99. Remember, all of this is before your discounts, and then you'll get your points. And if you want the most coveted product to arrive in this building this week, all of these wonderful, wonderful brushes in that roll. I mean, just fabulous. It comes with instructions on how to clean everything. It is absolutely superb. No, David will be getting this, Stephanie will be getting it, I definitely will be getting this. Shop applicators, $44.99. You've already got a saving on that as well before your discounts. Shop applicators. Right, Stephanie, we're out of time, my lovely. I'm really sorry. Just have a quick look, Ethan, before we go next door. Look at this with the black gutter over the top. How phenomenal is that? Right. Terry Kim says your Christmas list is getting longer. You're going to be a busy bee. I know, right? I know. Hazel says she hasn't received a link to check out. Hazel, please message help@highlightcrafts.com and we will get that sorted out for you. Right, David's coming up next with resin.
Oh,
brand new moulds.
Oh, that mould. I need that mould for a Christmas present.
And brand new colours. See you on the other side of this.